Hello, welcome to my channel and I'm Divya. Today we are discussing the business possibilities in your horoscope. We have different type of working options available to us, but sometimes we say that the job is not working out for me. I work for 3 months, 8 months, 10 months, and then I have a break in the job and I shift to the another job. Why am I not having a straight good stint at the workplace? So when our job area is not as promised that it should be, is broken, or it is not going conveniently or comfortably, that is one clear indication that perhaps you are made to do the business. Number one. Number two, in case you are inclined to do business itself, only business that you want to do. Before starting a business, I think it is very important that you have a look at the horoscope. Do you have a promise of doing business in your chart or not? So what are those possibilities that make you do a successful business? Because business is good only when you make profit in that, or it is successful. It is called successful only when you make profit in it. So that is very important. The byproduct of business is basically the profit. So we will see and discuss the various combinations that make you do business successfully while making profit. For doing business, number one, or the first thing, the most important factor is you, because this is you who's going to take all the risk, who's going to put in all the effort, who is going to bear all the consequences of the business. So it is very important to have a very robust or a strong personality. For that we have to see the Lagna. The Lagna Lord or the ascendant is very, very important. We have to see that ascendant, the first house is strong. The Lagna Lord is strong. Now how the Lagna Lord or the ascendant will be strong? You can figure it out by seeing your first house. Then you should see that what are the planets that are sitting in the first house. You should always have benefic planets in the ascendant. For example, Jupiter or Venus or Mercury. If it is Mercury, it is much better. And what about the Lagna Lord? Now this ascendant Lord, for example, if you have number 5 written in your first house, that means it's Leo and you have its Lord Sun. So you have to see what is the dignity of the Sun. Is Sun debilitated? Is it sitting in Libra? Is Sun in Leo, its own house? Or is it sitting in Aries, an exalted position? If it is, say, you are a Pisces ascendant, number 12 is written in the first house, then Jupiter you have to see. Is it in Lagna or is it in 5th house? It's in 4th house, 10th house. These are the prime positions, the Kendra and the Kona. I'm sure you must be knowing it by now. So Lagna Lord should be in the Kendra positions or in the Kona positions, the trine or the central position, the 1st, 4th, 7th, 10 or 5th, 9th. That's a very good position for a Lagna Lord to be in. And on the top of that, if it is exalted, if it is in own house, if it is in a friend's house, that is very good position. That means you are good enough, sturdy enough, to put in all the efforts. To be far-sighted, you will be able to judge all the consequences, and you have a stable mind that you can take all the consequences of the business. You can really deal it. Number one. So put aside the Lagna and the ascendant Lord. You have seen that. Number two, when we do business, we always do it with somebody. We will always have a partner in that, because you need 2 people to form a company, correct? So who will be that partner? Partner is seen from the 7th house. 7th house is the house of business also and the partnership also. Now what is the condition of your 7th house? 7th house Lord again should be either with the Lagna Lord. That's a very good position, that the Lagna Lord and the 7th Lord are together. That means you will get the support of your partner long term. And the 7th Lord should not be in any enemy house or in enemy sign, or it should not be in debilitation, because if this 7th house is occupied by malefics, for example Rahu, Ketu, or if it is having a debilitated planet there, or if its Lord, 7th Lord is debilitated, it's in enemy house, or it's not in a very good strength, that means the condition of your partner or the business will not be good. If you do a partnership, it will break, it will not sustain, and it will not be able to give you the benefit that it should give you. So why to do a business, or why to get into a partnership when it is not going to give me benefit. So 7th house Lord and its this house position is very important to judge. Now next comes, we do the business for the profit. Now profit comes from where? You must have some Dhana Yogas in your horoscope. See, there are two things. One is Dhana Yoga and one is Raj Yogas. Raj Yogas are good to bestow you with the authoritative positions like that we have in the government jobs, or maybe in the private sectors when we have top-notch jobs like CFOs or CEOs or the heads of the various categories. So that is called the jobs of authority, which is actually the Raj Yoga, whereby you are ruling an area where you get a lot of respect because of your position. Now there is something called as Dhana Yoga. Dhana Yoga is not dependent on Raj Yoga. That is a separate thing. So if as many Dhana Yogas you have, that much business will be favorable for you. Why? Because we do business for the money, for the profit. So profit comes from the Dhana Yogas. For that we have to see the 2nd and 11th lords. So 2nd and 11th lords are very important while knowing whether you should go ahead with the business or not, because when you are putting in your money or you are investing into a business, okay fine, I'm going to do so and so business, and I'm investing this amount, this X amount I'm investing into the business. Now this money in another next year's time or 2 years time should be able to get me a multiple of 2 or 3. I must get some profit in a few years time. That's why I'm investing this money. Otherwise there are many other investment options. So you should see 2nd and 11th lord. 2nd is your savings, your bank accounts, and 11th is the gains that you will get while doing something.